What's going on, podcast people? It's the D&E podcast, which stands for
Damn near everything.
I'm NK Reed, leader of friend group, main character, number one in your book. I'm here with my friends and co-host Jamar. Say what's up.
Yo, you got stuck for a second.
We got, because I didn't know if I was supposed to say first or last, but we got it done. We got Josh behind the camera. Say what's good, Josh.
How y'all doing?
I am doing great.
That's good that you hesitated, because that means your body was like, yo, I be lying all the time, and you probably just
My body doesn't do that to me.
And that's why you hesitated, because you're like, I shouldn't say
so
that this time.
You saying you know my body better than me. That's what you
Wow.
saying. Come on, bro. Like that.
Wow.
That's what you saying?
Wow.
Come on, you got
So,
it.
all right, so, yeah. Mind
Wow.
your business, man. Mind your business.
You got it, man.
Nigga tell me he know my body better. Like, that's crazy. Y'all heard that, right? That's what he said. And I'll tell you right now, he don't know my body. So I don't know why he even said that, man. I don't even know why he said that. Like, you out of pocket.
This dude.
That sounded crazy.
Yeah.
It did, bro. That's what I'm saying.
No one was thinking about it
Foul on
like
the play.
that. No one was thinking
Foul.
about it like that, but you.
No, you said that, though. That's what you implied.
No.
By saying that, that's what you implied.
No one thought that at all.
When you said, nah, your body's saying this and that, like, how you gonna tell me what my body's saying? Come on, bro. He told me how my body talk, bro. That's crazy.
Look.
That's crazy,
If
Josh.
somebody's stomach rumble and you hear that, you're like, oh, you either got shit or you hungry. You telling
that's
somebody
not what
what their
happened,
body
though.
is saying.
That's not.
But
Nobody was hungry.
you can tell somebody about their body because stuff like that.
I don't tell you about your body like that. I don't say
Yeah.
how your body talk to you. I don't say that at all. So I don't do that. If you want to do that with Josh or Josh want to do that with him, but I'm a pass on that. I'll sit with it with that shit.
All right, man.
That's that NFC East shit, man. I get look at
NFC East.
Yes.
South.
No.
Nah.
Now we might be trashing this up, but we ain't doing that.
Listen, y'all doing all types of crazy shit in the South.
No. What?
It's just the South.
It's just the South.
No, it's just the South. That's it. Oh man, but I was looking at the betting odds, right? Because usually for football, yeah, usually, well, not usually. Last year I did it. I picked 5 teams to win the Super Bowl. One of them being the Giants, and I was like, let me look at the. I was always going to do that. That's what my plan is, to always do that. And I'm like, let me look at the odds right now.
Yeah.
And the Giants aren't last on the list to win the Super Bowl.
Probably the Saints.
It is.
Like, you ain't gotta tell me. I know.
He said it. He says it a lot.
Yeah, I was surprised
Why?
because
Why would you be surprised by that?
because it's like I have mixed feelings when it comes to the Giants, and every time I think we're better than we are, we do worse.
See that?
So my mindset is very, very low because I don't want to get my hopes up and be very disappointed. Because my expectation is at least like 7 wins. And you telling me that's too high of an expectation?
Yeah, for y'all.
Look, I know exactly who the Saints be, man. I know exactly who they are. And as soon as they kept Dennis Allen and kept Carr last year, I'm like, yeah, like, nigga, we a mediocre team. That's exactly what we're mediocre. And then now that, I mean, thank God Derek Carr's gone, man. Enjoy retirement, man. You will not be missed at the Saints organization. I'm still now off of us drafting Tyler Shuck. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. I don't think it's Show. I think it's like Shuck or some shit like that. But Shucky Ducky Quack Quack. Get that nigga off my team, bro. I'm mad. Mickey Loomis, you're next. I'm letting you know. Kenny Moore, you better hope Tyler Shuck was not the draft pick. You better hope. Because if I find out it was your draft pick and not Mickey Loomis,
Yeah.
you got to get out of my organization, bro. Saint fans do not play. They do not play, bro.
No.
Niggas is on Twitter rejoicing Derek Carr's retirement, bro. Niggas said they got that notification like it was an Amber alert, bro. Yeah, bro. I saw that shit. I was like, I saw that shit hit Instagram. I'm like, yeah, put that shit on my story. Get that nigga the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, as soon as Sean Payton and Drew Brees left, bro, organization went to shit. Went to shit, bro. So
No, I hear that.
we the new Giants.
Don't know. No, you can't say that.
We the new Giants.
You can't say that, bro.
We the new Giants.
Yeah, the NFC.
No,
Yeah.
no, bro.
You guys are like the Browns.
Yeah. I'll say we'll be closer to like a booty Browns, like how they
But
were.
they're
Not
you.
0-16. We never went 0-16. That one, if we went 0-16,
That's impressive, though. You lose every game.
oh my gosh, I don't know what I would do, bro. I ain't gonna lie, because we've been ass, and it's like
That's why
y'all
we the New
had
York.
you. No,
They are.
we've been doing this for years, bro.
Ass?
Yes.
Niggas
You
been
guys are
against
like
us
the
too.
Browns.
No.
But look, they're worse than you.
Right, so that
No,
means
bruh.
somebody got to take y'all place.
Listen, from the time I can remember back
He like
to
to be
watching
last.
Giants
I don't-
football, I can't remember a time where it's like, yeah, we one of the best team in the league or some shit like
Well, I
that.
mean, you could have said that after that Super Bowls.
Yeah, after we was still like a 9-8 team, like maybe a 10-win team or some shit like
you won
that.
a Super Bowl, so that makes you the best. You want to be the best regular season team, or you want to be the best team in the NFL?
I want to win, but you gotta understand that like we going into games not knowing if we'll win.
Hey, that's sometimes it be not everything gonna be pretty, man.
It's
Some
you
shit,
don't know.
Some seasons could be ugly, bro.
Yeah, I get that. Like if you're going against the worst team in the league, you want to be like, okay, like we should win this, and if we lose this, okay, it's like,
So you guys were.
all right, like, oh, this is what happened. When we play the worst team in the league, it's really like, all right, this is gonna confirm who's gonna be at the bottom, who's gonna be the second to last shit, and we be losing them games sometimes. And you're like, yo, what the
y'all were the
fuck?
worst.
Yeah,
In the NFC, y'all were the worst.
exactly. I'm not like, okay, this is the easy win. And when I think it's gonna be an easy win, we lose, and they're like, all right, we're gonna lose this game, and then we win.
Yeah.
So I don't know. With the Giants and everything, with Jackson Dart, give some thought. I don't know. Did I talk about this last time on the podcast?
What?
About Jackson Dart?
We missed a lot.
We talked about the draft.
With the
Talked
draft?
about the draft, but
Okay.
that was
So how I feel with him is that I don't need him to be better than Shador. I need him to be good. And the reason why I'm saying this, I know you making that face. The reason why I'm saying this is because Dable, he says he's Dable's guy. Now this is giving Dable, full control over how things are going to go. Mm-hmm. And if he's right, good. He does what he has to do. And because he's his guy, he's like, all right, I like this person, I'm going to go with it. Because we could have had Shador and he just doesn't fit our play style or Dable's play style, and we could have a great player, but in the wrong scheme, so he's not playing to his full potential. That's why we get Jackson Dart and he does good. I'll be okay with that because that's his guy. He'll go from there. So that's why I'm okay with it as long as he's good. If he's bad and it's like, yo, you should have just took a better player.
After the draft, I realized that I do not trust Dable. I don't care if that's his guy or not. Just because your guy don't make him a good quarterback. Like I said, there's a lot of teams after I saw that draft. I'm like, nah, bro. Like we were all watching the same shit in college, bro. And then niggas just passing up on Shador, became a 5th round pick. Now, after a lot of shit that I heard too, like I don't know if it's true or not, but let's just say it was about all the shit that was coming out about the draft. And about like saying like anonymous source said this about like Shador, about like him not doing like some memorizing the plays and shit like that. I'm like, that's definitely Dable.
Yeah,
because after I seen like all the all like the shit, like the bullshit that they do behind the scenes for the like the NFL draft with the rookies and shit like that, I'm like, that's definitely Dable. Because I remember he did it with Jackson. We saw him do it with Jackson Dart. We saw him last year do with Jaden Daniels and. Who was the other quarterback? The Patriots quarterback. I think it was Drew May. What's it?
Drake May.
Drake May.
Yeah.
I saw him do it with him. And I was like, yeah. I'm like, that's definitely Dable, bro. And I was just like, Dable has one good season, and you said that was the year y'all had like an easy schedule, right?
The easiest, one of the easiest.
And I haven't seen Dable do anything since. And I was fine with Dable at first, but now I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong about it because like now I'm saying like Jackson Dart.
Well,
Come on,
that's
bro.
his Josh Allen. So, hey,
No, that's his. Nah, come on, bro. So if y'all have a bad season and Jackson Dart doesn't perform, what's your thoughts?
So I'm giving them 2 years, like this year and next year. This year, I'm okay with Jackson Dart being a backup the whole year.
Oh yeah,
and
I forgot. Y'all have
we have Russell and Jameis. So then next year, we need to make the playoffs. That's
you need to make the playoffs.
Yes, we need to make the playoffs next year.
Yeah, I like their defense.
Against who though? Who you beating?
Well, your front seven really. Y'all got a trench.
Y'all got to
let me. This is this year's schedule, but
y'all not gonna be in the top 4, so you got to be
Giants schedule.
10-win team.
Let me pull up the Giants schedule.
How many wins do you think y'all getting
this year?
Yeah.
I guarantee 2 losses.
I think y'all might be like a 9-8 team, yo.
Okay. So
that's improvement though.
Hell yeah, I'll be happy with a 9-8 team.
That can make a playoff.
I'll be okay with that. Yeah. So we have the Cowboys, Eagles, obviously Washington, all 3 of them
lost.
You don't think we have a chance of being the Cowboys with how? Oh no, Dak's still there, right? Dak's still doing his thing, and they just got
George Pickens.
Yeah, and they just got George Pickens. That's gonna be. That's what I was wondering.
Like, what's his status? I swear, like he got hurt or something.
Yeah,
no, I don't think so. No.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Packers.
No.
The reason why I'm hesitating, I'm looking at 2025 schedule. The reason why I'm hesitating is because the Packers, I would say they're a better team,
at
but
home or away?
We're home. Giants are home against the Packers, but I think we beat them the last 2 years. I know the last matchup we had against them, we beat them. I was like, I don't know why we keep beating this team, but hey,
I'm gonna say no to that. Just because Jordan Love usually looks very well in the beginning of the season.
Okay. Mm-hmm. It's not in order. It's just the opponent.
Well, if that's it.
It's not in order.
He played real well.
If y'all play them in the beginning of the season,
then we got Packers. We have. I'm saying all the home games first. Then we got Vikings.
No.
They have JJ McCarthy right now.
Really?
Yeah. JJ McCarthy. McCarthy, and they got receivers. So
it's a winnable game. I think it's a winnable game, but it really depends on how much we can attack JJ McCarthy so Justin Jefferson can't kick.
Just remember that JJ McCarthy was a first-round pick.
There's still
nothing to show for it in college. And Shador Sanders was a 5th round.
They're still Addison. So
yeah, Jordan Addison, and they got T.J. Hawkinson.
Yeah.
So they got, and then they also got Aaron Jones, right, at running back too. Yeah. So they got a good squad. Then the Chiefs.
Nope.
The regular season Chiefs though, they be chilling sometimes, but they probably do enough just to get the win. Chargers,
kick up on y'all,
and then 49ers. Yeah.
It depends on what 49ers team you be seeing.
They got Robert Saleh. Yeah.
But they don't got. But they lost their receivers though.
They did.
Ayuk and Debo gone.
Out of those 8
is
teams,
Debo still right?
Huh?
Is Debo gone?
Debo's gone.
Ooh, yeah.
Debo is on Commanders.
No, that was Ayuk. Then where the fuck is Ayuk?
Ayuk, I think
he's still there.
I believe he's still there.
I think he's still there.
Oh, okay. I thought it was another receiver that left.
So out of those 8 games, do you think we can get any?
Pierce Hall.
Any of them winnable? Would you say?
Out of those 8,
low key, the Niners could be winnable.
The 49ers and maybe the Chargers.
49ers and Chargers. So potentially 2 wins at home. Then our away, obviously the same: Cowboys, Eagles, Washington. Then we got the Bears, Broncos,
I'll give y'all Bears,
Lions,
50-50.
Raiders, Saints, Patriots.
Oh, y'all you guys have the toughest schedule. That's what it is.
Y'all got the Saints.
I'll tell you y'all got a hard schedule right now.
Yeah.
Like y'all should, if y'all lose to the Saints, bro, trash.
No, y'all.
I wouldn't be surprised if we lost to y'all niggas.
You should wear your jersey.
If y'all should
you beat them.
I'm saying y'all got it versus Saints this year.
What do you mean you
Didn't
don't know?
we lose to y'all last year too?
I think I lost like the last 2 years or something. But it's a new year though.
They not that good.
It is.
We are far from it.
It is. Russell Wilson, he might get us some of these wins that we should be winning. Okay. But like I like to think we could beat the Bears, Saints, Raiders, and Patriots.
I'll give y'all the Broncos over the Patriots.
I don't know about the Broncos. No, I don't think so.
If Bo Nix lights y'all up, then damn.
I think Bo gonna go crazy.
Nah, cause look at what's his name? Russell got to get his lick back. against Sean Payton.
He
gotta get back against Sean Payton.
That's not gonna happen. That's not happening.
2, 7. I think we can get one against the Cowboys. This is me being optimistic. Yeah. I think we can get one. And then if we get the Broncos, that's like 8-9 wins right there. So 8-9 wins is possible. But I say I just want more. I'm going to say 6. If we can get more than 6 wins, I'll be okay, especially with this schedule.
I'll give you 7.
We're
7.
So I'll be okay with that. And we'll see how we go. How many do you think the Saints are going to get?
6 or 7.
I have the Saints 4 and under.
4 and
I'm gonna say they're gonna win 2 games.
4 and under. I have no faith in us. Like we might get one off on some division rivals like the Panthers and the Falcons.
Nah,
bro. It's because really the Saints. I think the Saints have one more win all time than the Falcons. Like that's a real rivalry, bro. It's like it's that close, and it's like it be always. I swear we split like almost every year. So yeah, like we could definitely get one off. It's just because it's the Falcons.
Yeah.
Panthers, we can definitely get one off on them too. I think we split last year on them. Pause. Yeah, man, maybe we might get some out of division shit. I think the Buccaneers gonna sweep us.
Damn.
Yeah. It looks. I ain't gonna lie, it looks bad. I don't know what the same schedule is, but it just looked bad, man. Like if you go against the Bears, maybe we can pull one off on the Bears. I don't know the schedule though. But I ain't rooting for the Saints this year. I'm just watching. Watching.
Maybe.
So who are the playoff teams in the NFC?
Well,
you say Eagles, Lions.
I'm gonna go.
I'm really going. Yeah.
Okay, I'll get Lions.
Bucks is gonna win your division.
Yeah.
I think don't know. The
will
Falcons might.
Okay.
I got the Bucks.
I'm gonna say. I didn't say last time, but I said I have to wait till after the draft. But I'll say the Falcons.
Okay.
And then
the Seahawks division. So we say
we got 49ers, Seahawks, the Rams,
and Cardinals. Oh, the Rams. The Rams might win.
I'm gonna go Rams with the addition of DA.
Yeah.
Oh man. 49ers are hard to play against.
Didn't the Rams just win it?
No.
Yeah.
They
did. Because I don't think the 49ers
made the playoffs.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Seahawks. I don't think the Seahawks made it either. I think it was just
McCaffrey coming back, so he might be.
Assuming that he's the same, though.
He could be better.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take Okay, Rams. Okay.
And then we need 3 other teams. So you were debating Bucks, Falcons. So
Commanders.
We could say maybe one of them. Commanders. And then
then it'd be the Falcons.
I'm gonna go.
I'll be putting
Cowboys.
the Falcons. Cowboys, probably because of Pickens.
He's got a new receiver.
Yeah. They're good. That's 2. Okay. That leaves
Minnesota. The Packers.
Minnesota.
We said the Lions.
We said the Lions were going to win.
Okay, I'll get
the
Packers in there too.
Packers. And Minnesota.
If the Niners can stay healthy, because that's what their problem was last year. They were unhealthy. If the Niners can be healthy, I'll get them in there.
Okay. And some people fighting for that spot, like some honorable mentions. You say Cowboys.
I think the Giants will be fighting. Oh, wait.
No, I ain't fighting for that.
I'm tripping. The Commanders are making the playoffs.
Yeah, we had them as one of the seeds. So we said we had the Eagles winning, and then we said Commanders, Packers. We said Commander Packers were like definitely going to make it. Okay, and then everybody else was kind of like fighting for that 7th seed. Yeah, and then we're talking about like people who are going to be.
Well, you got Packers, you got Minnesota,
Vikings.
You could do the Falcons or the Bucks depending on.
Falcons, Bucks, yeah, depending on who you have winning that division.
Damn, y'all not making it.
No, they gonna fight for. They gonna be like I got y'all like 9 and 8.
If we could beat some of that, we have to play perfectly, or upset some of the teams that are better than us. Like we got to get those win over like a regular season Chiefs, because the regular season Chiefs is beatable.
Yeah, they are.
It is beatable. It's like the Bengals in September. You know what I mean? Like they're tough. In September, they ass. So you really just gotta catch them at the right time. But yeah. That's all I got on that, man.
As long as my team makes the playoffs, I'm cool.
Y'all making the playoffs.
I know.
Well, speaking of football, fantasy's coming up soon too.
Mm-hmm.
Draft, niggas, I'm locked in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm locked in. Like I'm already about to start doing a certain list that I gotta get put together. It's like another list I usually do, like where I'm looking at players at and stuff like that. So we gonna get that going soon. The Messenger dropped a video today.
Yeah.
Messenger is doing a tier list ranking.
Yeah.
We got our first one out from the champion, the real Jamar. Jamar won.
See.
Not this one right here.
There you go.
So we got our first ranking out, and like I said, I already knew it was gonna get the people chatting.
Mm-hmm.
We got Raekwon just hit the chat up saying he S tier.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, bless his heart.
Sure.
A lot of people think that they are something that they're not. You had Isaiah saying that the antagonist is in the same tier as him. I started scratching my head because I'm like, that nigga Isaiah ain't make the playoffs before. So how they in the same tier, bro? That shit not adding up, bro.
Well,
How's a non-playoff team talking about they in the same tier? That's something not adding up right there. So sometimes some niggas need to stay in their lane. You know, if like speak for yourself. Like if he did mention that he was like they at the bottom together. So at least he knew he was at the bottom like himself. But where he got it confused with that, like the antagonist there with him. I'm like, that shit it's something it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because either the antagonist at the bottom with you or you up there with him, and you damn sure not up there.
Yeah.
Because the antagonist has shit to back up his like what he's saying. I was just confused by that. I'm like, so there's no way they could be in the same tier. There's no way. And so I know I said I saw that Messenger signal. Drop who y'all want to see in the comments, man. And so we're gonna get those. I can't wait to see all these coming out where people are gonna be disappointed. They're like, how am I here? Shit, someone might be surprised. They're like, oh shit, I thought I was maybe here. I'm up here. That's tough. So I can't. But some niggas might know where they at already. Some niggas might not even need a list. Like, you ain't gotta rank me. I already know where I'm at. So, but I know Jamar was upset.
you were upset.
He was upset watching this video. He was like, all I heard was mom. He was mad. It was reminded that he lost a championship game. He was like, this is not me. I do not care. But as soon as he see himself, he's like, you see. As soon because everybody get their pros and cons.
Yeah.
So as soon as he sees his pros, he can like, I was doing that. I'm number one in that. Yeah, that's tough. All right, he gonna be cheesing. He can't wait. But he was hating today.
It's because that's the furthest he got, and then he lost.
Yeah.
Nah. Now let me explain why I was hating. It's because my name was mentioned way too much in Jamar's power ranking.
How?
Like, oh yeah, he the real Jamar. He this Jamar. You could have you established it once, and you just continue going. Well, all the other shit, it was mom. Damn,
it was just stats being listed. Didn't you watch the video?
Yeah.
Or were you too caught by the real Jamar part?
Then he said, no cons. I said, oh.
So what? Yeah, no cons. If a nigga had a good season, and had no cons to it. What can you say? What was a con? What would you say a con for his season was?
That he ain't go undefeated.
That's
nobody has gone undefeated.
That's a perfect season.
No,
you don't have one.
Like he won.
Hey.
Nobody has had an undefeated season.
Yeah.
So just because you lose some, but you're not gonna win them all. You would know because you lost in the championships. You can't win them all.
But like that, you could find a con in that though. It's like what I'm saying is that like he lost, but did he lose because maybe he started the wrong players? But it was good enough that he won. It may not be a big con that like he's going to fail, but like maybe.
Oh, you're nitpicking.
Huh? Yeah, it's a very that's a very nitpick.
Well, that's what
do.
the pros and the cons is like, because there's always room to improve. When you're saying there's no cons, that means there's nothing that he can improve on. But there is things that you can improve on. Like that's how everybody gets better. Well, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's like sometimes you really do need to work on these things.
Well, look, if you lose a week, and it's like, damn, okay, what can I improve on during the season? This is fine. Like I said, nobody has had an undefeated season.
Yeah.
So like you gonna have losses along the way. Like you can't win them all. Like it's really making it to the playoffs and performing in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. So you talking about losses in the regular season? Well, he's undefeated in the postseason.
Yeah. So that's definitely a pro. Yeah. But like here's one. Like Steph, he got cons too. Like he's not dunking on people. That could be a con that he's not dunking on people.
Well, niggas not dunking on anybody in the fantasy football league.
But I'm just saying, like that you can consider that as a con that he's not really dunking on people. Like he's not the best defender, but he's still tough and he's still like an S tier type of player. Like everybody has cons, but to say that there's none,
there was no con.
It's the first season.
Statistically speaking, Jamar. Statistically speaking, looking at the stats, he was not under any average. Okay. He was above the averages the whole season.
Okay.
Like and like in the important categories.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So when you see that, I'm like, well, you're above everything. Like you're top in this, you're top in that. I'm like, what's a con? Because you're not number one. That's not a con.
You have to be really searching for one.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, the stats God went through, and look at if you had a season like that where there's no cons, niggas would say that.
Oh, okay.
If it's like if you had just a good season and like there's something like you had a good season, like hey, you might have lost in the playoffs,
but you had a good season.
It's all right. Hey, you lost in the playoffs. You had one loss in the playoffs. Unfortunately,
is this tier list going to be based off of last season or career?
It goes to everybody's career.
Okay.
So like if you have more, like Josh has had one more season you, I've had one more season you, but it just goes with everybody's stats, you know, all time. Then you'll go like season by season, breaking them down. Like how was that season? How was that season? Okay, now look at you all time, and now compile all that together. Where are you placed at?
Okay. Understandable.
Look, some people gonna be mad. Some people will be, but that's the fun of it. That's where the joy is at.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Like what?
Cool with whatever.
And niggas gonna be like, all right, bet. All right, what? Watch this season. And they gonna still be ass. They still gonna be ass in next season.
Well, that'd be rough.
I've seen it before. I'll see it again.
That's gonna be rough.
And
don't be F tier and then I'm gonna show you.
I'm gonna show you. Yeah, show me again why you're F tier. We know you're a D tier team. Yeah, we know. So yeah. I just wanted to get some shit going in the off season because usually off season is compiled of like voting and stuff like that. But let's want to get some content out there, man. Had to get some out there. So
yeah, I was actually doing something for the 10-man in terms of stats and everything. There's this person. He's working on it for me, but once he finishes the project for me, I'm gonna see if he can do it for you and your league. And he's basically trying to like get all the stats like automated, so you don't have to manually type in all the information. He's into like computer science and like programming and stuff. Yeah. And he said he's going to use this like for like his resume and everything. So that's why he's interested on working on it. But still working.
He's trying to make like a website. What is he doing out of?
It's so he's taking like he's going on ESPN and then he's using some like. I forgot what the website was called. I think it's like Power BI or something like. Something where you can just transfer all the information into an Excel or a Google Sheet. I told him to use a Google Sheet, but using it for both. And then it will use some of the coding behind the screen from our leagues to automatically update everything. And I told him I only need it like annually because at the end of the year I can update everything. But he said he's going to just try to improve it and try to get like weekly, maybe even like live. So if someone scores a point, we'll update the power sheet.
Who's this person?
I work with him.
Oh, because it's something like, nigga, you should have get me in contact with him. Come like, I have something like maybe you could help him because I have a whole sheet. Where I only type in like everybody's individual player score. Yeah, that's the only thing. I don't type in all the other stats because that shit is automated once I type it in.
Like he started this project probably last week, and the first thing we're going for is like draft information from like past seasons too. So it wouldn't just be like just the beginning, but definitely I'll get you into contact with him and. Yeah, we'll talk about that. So, but one thing I was looking at is that I wanted to give people draft grades, right? So, how I was doing it is I just started off with running backs. Everything was manual. It took mad long to do this. But how I was doing it was seeing that where running backs were drafted. Tell me anything that needs to be fixed. So where everybody was drafted. So I think there's 16 rounds in fantasy in my league at least. And if you drafted a running back in the top 3 pick, the top 3 rounds, that means, well, first round had its own section. If you draft a running back in the first round, you want him to be a top 10 running back. You expect him to get, that's how you know you get true value. And that'll be an A, right? And then in...
Quick question, though.
Yeah.
This is like, these draft gates after the season or after the draft?
After the season.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm doing it for the season that just passed. So I'm like, okay, you actually had a good grade, but I want to look back and see how everybody was graded up based off how they're drafting. So from rounds 2 to 3, you want your running back in the top 32. And I think it was split by 15. I don't have the paper with me right now. So it was like if your running back finished 1 through 15, that was A grade. If you finished like 15 to like 25, that was B. C was lower than that, and then anything over 32 was basically an F grade. I definitely messed up the percentage of each one, but that's basically how I was doing it. And then from round 4 to 8 or 10, however many is to fill up your roster, you're assuming that this running back will be your starter, and the same thing broken up into different categories. And at the end of the draft, and then anything after round 8, if you drafted somebody in the top 25 running back, that was an A plus A grade, and so forth, all the way until like 74. And going through each round, depending on which grade you have, I'll add the numbers up. So A would be worth 5 points. F would be 1 point, and you'll see what everybody's grade is. Majority of the league had around like C, but you can see some players that get like an A grade because they'll draft. Actually, hold on one second. I actually have the paper over there.
Me.
This nigga had a whole paper.
I did.
This nigga write shit. Hey, why don't you do this shit on like a computer?
Because the reason why I don't do this on a computer is because I'll be at work.
You can't be on your computer at work?
Like I can't connect to my fantasy stuff, so like this is all like.
Oh yeah, on your work computer?
Yeah, I don't, last time I think I got hacked because of it, so I was like, yeah, I'm not signing into fantasy on my work computer or anything personal on my work computer.
Why don't you bring your regular computer? Your own? You can't?
Because I'm not supposed to actually.
Oh shit!
I'm supposed to be like.
I'm not either, but I bring it.
Yeah. Okay. So like, here's one. So there's a 10-man league. There's 1 person got an A, 4 people got a B.
Okay.
3 people got a C, 1 person got a D, 1 person got an F because they just drafted terribly with their running backs. But Pape was the one who got an A grade, and this is his team. Let's see.
Pape drafts every year.
Kyron Williams in the 2nd round.
Yeah.
Let's see, where did he go again? Then he drafted James Conner in the 6th round. Drafted Aaron Jones in the 8th round. Chase Brown in the 10th round.
Damn.
Yeah. And then where'd he go? And then J.K. Dobbins in the 13th round. I'm like, this is a solid squad. Like J.K. Dobbins didn't finish the year strong. I think he just due to injuries. But the games he was playing was pretty good. And like that came out to an A grade. And I'm like, damn, like I can't wait to see what everybody else's grades is gonna look like. You know?
Oh shit!
What?
I just remembered that I forgot something for Jamar's. But go ahead.
No, that was it.
Oh, okay.
What?
I forgot what to include. Like we was going over his stats and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
I forgot to put his awards.
Like the award I was stripped of.
What?
No, it's not an award anymore. That's why.
Oh shit!
It's not an award. Right
Remember,
now.
what'd you get?
I won an award. I think Coach of the Year, and then
You lost though.
he took that away.
You were losing.
It wasn't more so that it was taken from you. It was more so that the award doesn't exist right now,
It
and
was never established.
And until it can establish itself on what it should be, then the award will come back, and it will see who could determine to.
Okay.
So yeah. I think that's all I have for football too. Did you have something else you want to talk about
For football?
Well, for me, did you have something?
I had Abdul Carter.
Oh yeah.
Lawrence Taylor's number is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, you can't get 11. Phil Simms. Lawrence Taylor, though, that's a reach. Like, to live up to that number, that's too much. Yeah. That's a lot of pressure. Like, would you take that number?
Me?
Yeah, would you really, like, go to Lawrence Taylor and be like, can I have that number?
Well, I can't knock him for the confidence for asking. But
of course not.
Hot take, I'm not a fan of retired numbers. I used to be, but like at some point I'm like, I'm not a fan of it anymore because I'll give like a good example. The Yankees, all the single digit numbers are retired. Yeah, they have a lot of retired numbers. And at some point, just like you're gonna get a lot of numbers. Like, I don't want to wear this number. Like, everybody wears a number for a reason.
Yeah,
and I feel like that number shouldn't be withheld from somebody because somebody else did great in it. I like how Abdul Carter came from Penn State, and then it's a tradition to wear number 11 if you're the best person on defense there. Now, if they want to put somebody's names up in like the rafters or something like that, I'm still cool with that. Like, you're honoring that person, and then like say you wanted to wear that number, like say like on the Lakers, you want to wear 8. Yeah. Okay, you can wear 8, but you have to wear like a special patch on like who you want if it was a Kobe. But say Magic Johnson wore 8 too. I'm not saying he did, but just say he wore 8 also. Then Kobe wore 8 too. Yeah. Okay, you gotta wear a patch of one of them. Are you wearing it like for Kobe or for MJ or for Magic Johnson, shit like that? So I'm more a fan of that. I'm like, I don't think that numbers should be retired. I think they should be hung up to honor that person. But like at some point, like you're gonna have to start unretiring number. I think the Bears started doing it, right? Didn't they? The Bears started doing it. Am I tripping? Or was it somebody else? I think there was some team that started taking some numbers out of retirement because I'm like, bro, I could have swore it was the Bears, bro.
Most of them shouldn't be retired. Like, the only ones I think that should be retired are like
none of them.
Maybe Tom Brady and Lawrence Taylor, Joe Montana. Like, people that really, Deion Sanders, people like that. But other than that, nobody else.
People top of the top Hall of Famers.
Yeah, you gotta be like, you in that upper echelon.
Yeah. I honestly don't think it was crazy for Abdul Carter to ask that. Like I said, like if he wanted to wear 56, I'm like, he wanted he wear it because he respects you. He wanted to wear it because he respected Lawrence Taylor. Niggas act like, you asked him for that. I'm like, yeah, so what? It's a number. I'm like, it's like have a number for yourself. I'm like, well, what if I wear 56 for a reason? I want to wear it because my dad wore 56. Yeah, and now I can't wear it because of this. I'm like, I'm like, it's different if another person on your team has it. Yeah, but nobody wearing that number because someone else did good in it. Okay, let me do good. Let me have a chance to do good. And if I do ass in it, shit, fuck, I did ass in it. Niggas not gonna remember it because I did ass in it. Niggas will still remember
it's gonna be LT's number forever. Yeah.
LT word, and that's fine.
Yeah, I think it could be for like people remembering that player. Well, Lawrence Taylor is a different story, but like when you see Nuggets Melo jersey and you see Jokic, some people are going to think of Jokic over Melo. It's like, damn, now his number is like,
but it's,
you know what I mean?
Well,
LT is different though.
They should have honored his number a while ago. They didn't retire Melo's number because of them being petty, and they gave it to Jokic. It was because of pettiness, because he went to New York. But they should have honored that shit along. I'm not saying retire. I mean, they could have retired at the time. I did believe like, they should have retired his number, but I think at the end of Bushham's career, Jokic, I think both of those numbers should go up to honor them. I ain't say retire. I just think they should go up because, bro, and people are always saying, yo, like, Melo didn't do nothing for them, this and that, bro. I'm like, there are a lot of niggas that have done less that got their numbers retired. Nick, do you know who Nick Collison is?
Nope.
Exactly. That nigga's numbers is retired by the Thunder. Nick was a role player his career.
He played with like KD in them?
Yes.
Okay. That sounds familiar.
That shouldn't be retired.
That nigga was a role player, bro, his whole career, and his numbers retired. Yeah, on the Thunder. I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I actually like the idea of like having like a badge or some type of thing that honors like the player that wore the jersey before, the number before them, and it'll be pressure will be on it. It's like you got to live up to this. Like everybody that wore 11 on this team is like they're all beasts. So if you're wearing this, you got to be tough. And I like that idea. I do like that idea.
I think they did it for the team up north, like in like 2013, 2014, bro, when like Devin Garner were like 99 or some shit, like, and they had a patch of like who were each were. I'm like, yeah, and then Devin Brown on Ohio State was a quarterback. He wore 33 as a quarterback for it was another coach. I mean, quarterback that was like back in the day. But I'm like,
but I mean, definitely would want like my own number if I was a player like that, just because I would want to create like my own shit with my own number. Like, but I guess if you have your number based off of something else, then I guess that's a different story. But I don't know. That's how
I mean, I respect it.
Niggas
can't wanting it.
Niggas can't wear 42 in the MLB because of Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn, what if you like wanted to wear 42 because you liked Jackie Robinson? It's like, damn, nigga, I can't wear 42, but they get to wear it on the day. Though. But I'm like, if I want to wear my whole career, and same with 6 in the NBA now. You can't wear 6 in the NBA unless you're wearing it already.
Really?
They retired it recently for Bill Russell.
Oh wow!
And I was sick because I wore 6 all the time in 2K. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck?
You can't wear 2K either?
Yeah.
No.
I forgot to do that. Yeah.
Which is crazy, bro. You can't wear 6 in 2K. I'm like, come on, bro. I'm like, even for like rec, because like your rec number is tied to your NBA number. I'm like, bro, this is stupid, bro. I'm like, I always wore 6. I've been wearing 6 for like years, bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so that shit kind of got me pissed off. I'm like, niggas be doing anything, bro.
What you got?
I want to talk about this real quick. Gaming real quick. In general.
Yeah.
GTA 6 got delayed. I know we haven't talked
a year now.
It got delayed, and I saw something today and we're saying that it's saying, even though they're saying May 26, 2026, that it could still be delayed
again.
And this is from like it was like from a trusted source too. Like, it could be delayed, like just because they're saying that it's not a guaranteed date. And I'm just like, wow. I'm like, this is crazy, bro. I'm like, nigga, that shit came out in 2013. I was just talking to my younger brother the other day. I'm like, bro, when in 2013 you was like 7 years old. Right? He was born in 2005. No, that's not 7. That's 8. Oh, he was still 7 because he didn't turn 8 yet. I'm like, you were 7 years old, bro, when that shit came out. I'm like, you're about to be a sophomore in college. Nigga, 7 is like the second grade or some shit like that. Is that
second grade?
Second grade. I'm like,
second first, yeah.
Right. I'm like, bro, you was in like second grade and now you about to be a sophomore in college, bro. I'm like, this is crazy. It's been over a decade, bro. Bro, you had 2 years. Your brothers weren't even born yet.
Yeah. Oh, one of them was. Caden's 10, about to turn. Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, I was saying, that shit was 13 years ago.
Yeah, damn.
Bro, that shit is like what my sister actually was, but she was just born, my youngest sister.
Damn.
I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like, niggas is growing up and GTA 6 still ain't dropped yet.
That's gonna be, well, my expectations go up, so every time they delay it, I'm like, all right.
Yeah. It
gotta be something crazy happening.
Yeah. I need that shit to be like damn near like Roblox or Fortnite. I play Fortnite with my brother, but I was watching him play Roblox. Have you seen?
I've seen some of that shit in Roblox. Shit.
It's crazy.
Some of them like real life shits, bro. Them like them like GTA type shit. I'm like, damn, what the fuck?
It's kind of fire like that.
Yeah,
okay, that shit seem real.
Roblox, you can do everything. I seen I was talking to somebody and they were playing my girl's little sister, she was playing like this dress up fashion show thing where everybody was lining up. I'm like, that's Roblox? I thought Roblox was like, I don't know, I didn't know what Roblox was, but like I was like, okay, you can do that. But then I seen people playing football on it and it was actually, it looked tough. The basketball, bro, that shit looked tough, bro. I'm telling you, like, I was watching some dribble guy on YouTube. Well, I wasn't watching. Katie was watching it, but he was some dribble guy, and he was really like tweet, and then I was going up for a dunk, switched that shit mid-air, and we'll finish on the other side. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Had Jamar thinking, I'm like, I might play this game instead of any other game that came out so far.
You know, Kev, that yo, bro, that shit looked lit. I ain't gonna lie, and it was like it looked like if you did like not My Park, but like, you know, like the 1v1s, 2v2 blacktop. Blacktop. So there was people on the side, and nigga got his ankle broken, fell to the ground, and the crowd actually going crazy. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
There's a lot
Roblox
to
is something
learn.
different.
There's a lot to learn from
you
those
can create
games.
your own. Someone create like a real like first person shooter on Roblox. Like,
Yeah,
I heard about that.
Yeah,
It's
they
like
got
a Battlefield
driving and
or
everything.
Call of Duty, something like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't need to leave that game. Honestly, you don't need to leave that game. You could do anything you want. Just Roblox edition on that game.
Yeah.
And I need GTA to be like that.
Oh, you just do
GTA
whatever.
to be like that, where I don't need to get off the game because there's just so much shit you could do.
You don't need a map
They
creator
were
and
saying
stuff
that
like
there
that.
might be like a basketball game in there, bro.
I need it.
It might as well have it.
But
I need that golfing game too.
I feel like I don't know if GTA would do that because Rockstar owns GTA, but Rockstar is under the same umbrella as 2K under Take-Two Interactive. I'm like, would you really have Rockstar create a basketball game in their game, biting off your other money maker? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know that
you could make it like a
Take-Two would do that to their own game. Like, and I wouldn't know.
I think it'll be all right.
I think they'll be all right, especially if they give them the option to shoot up the basketball court.
Oh yeah,
Because then you be like, oh my gosh, I can't finish the game because someone got to go.
Nah, they would have to make those like those like those
Like,
private
alright,
lobby shits.
you
bro,
dunked
like,
on me?
like where there's
watch
racing and
this.
shit.
I'll be back.
Oh yes, stay right here.
I'll be back.
I got some for you.
Right. Right, it's right here, yeah. I'll be right back, nigga. If someone said I'll be right back after I cooked them in basketball, I'm like, yeah, I'm hopping on my motorcycle and getting the fuck out of there. I'm not dying, bro.
I want to see people squaring up on the court and everything. Nah, that shit would be funny as hell.
My.
If I get cooked in GTA, I'm like, yo, DeMar, go get the gun.
Yeah.
Go get the gun.
I'm over here on this street.
Yeah, I need that.
That'd be fire, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my
That's what I'm saying.
God.
If they have all of this in the game, I'll be okay with the wait, man. I'll be okay with the wait.
It'd be worth the wait. I'm like,
that shit would be funny.
They gotta
as
have heist
hell.
off rip too. I'm just saying.
absolutely.
They gotta have heist off rip.
No loading screens. That's gonna have to go now.
Do you want it where you actually have to like grind the game to actually get everything you want, or you kind of want it like a little bit easier to get everything that you want?
Everything should be attainable.
I need a middle ground. It can't be
Yeah.
too easy. It can't be too difficult.
Like,
And it has to be like.
Don't make it seem like I
moderate.
gotta
You
spend
can't-
money on a game just to have fun.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that. I don't want to like. I have fun by playing a game, not by spending money on a game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's gonna
yeah, they gotta have that right.
should be easy.
And then also like recently, well, I mean, I still been playing the finals recently, like all the time. And so y'all remember that time? I think y'all was watching me that one time, and I was using that gun that was like, wasn't a burst. It was kind of like a rifle, basically. Like I'll shoot, boom, boom, and then I was like, oh, and I wasn't doing good. I'm like, yeah, like you was like, I think one of y'all said like, yeah, you gonna have to wait until you go switch back to that other gun, some shit like that. Yeah, but I'm like, cause I used it before, and I was like, it was actually pretty good. I just need to practice with it. Well, I practice with it. I'm tough with it. I'm tough with that gun now. Like I was just playing before I came here, and my first round had like 12 kills. When I say I was kicking, bro. And I was like, yeah, I've been enjoying the game. Like, so I want to use that weapon to get better at it. And I'm like, that's the weapon I use now. And it was funny. So I was playing the game one time. It was like later at night, and I'm using that weapon. And I think I had started off the game like pretty slow. It's like maybe 0-2, 0-3.
Yeah.
But like, it's fine really because the game is not over yet. As long as like you really cash out right, you'll be good. So I started the game slow, and then I can't remember what I ended the first. I think I ended with the first round like 3 kills. I might have been like I think I finished 3 and 4 after I started like 0-3, which is it's not great, but I'm like we made it to the next round, and so like I usually have my mic or I have my headphones on, but I usually don't talk in the mic and like unless like niggas are trying to get like good calls and stuff like that, and I'll talk with the people. But it was like two buddies, and so one nigga's talking shit to me. Like, oh my gosh, bro, can you switch your gun to automatic, bro? So I'm not really saying anything until the next round starts too. When he's still saying it, I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up, bro. Like sometimes, bro, I just say, I'm like, yo, cause I hate when niggas just be complaining on the game. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. I'm like, bro, you tell me how I should play my game, nigga. I'm like, bro, you wasn't even doing that good. You like, nigga, you had one more kill to me going into the next round, bro. I'm like, yo, relax. I'm like, you were like 4 and 6, bro. I'm like, y'all dying all the time, bro. I'm like, relax. I'm like, I'm coming here to revive. Y'all put me in like bad positions when y'all died, and I had to come revive y'all, bro. I'm like, come on, like niggas is like, yo, shut the fuck up and play the game. That's what I tell niggas, bro. I'm like, shut up and play the game. And then niggas complaining. So he's like, now he's throwing the game basically at this point. He was like, bro, I'll just throw this game if he doesn't switch his weapon. I'm like, nigga, fucking throw the game then. I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. But like his teammate, I could tell his teammates kind of like, bro, come on, man. Like, come on, let's just try to win. Cause he's still trying to give call outs and shit like that, bro. Who's like, yeah, let's go here, you guys. And but like now he's like, so like now he's just like yelling every time he's dead. He's like, all right, what you gonna do now? What you gonna do now? So I'm up here, I'm just smiling, bro. I'm like, yo, this nigga is tweaking, bro. I'm like, yo, he's like, what you gonna do now? And I'm getting a couple kills, boom, boom, boom. And then when he died, I'm like, bro, why are you speaking to me when you dead? I'm like, nigga, just sit back and watch. Nigga is like, like when I say he's yelling in the mic, like he's yelling his head off. And so I had to go on his teammate, but I'm like, bro, get your boyfriend, yo. He up here acting soon. He was like, come on, bro, don't say that. He's like, come on, man. I'm like, nah, cause he acting up right now, bro. I'm like, get your mans right now. He acting up. He yelling in the fucking mic and shit. And he's like, he's upset, like, come on, bro, like, yo, you don't gotta say that. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, cause he's acting crazy right now. And so at the end of the game, both these niggas is dead. Like, bro, this thing had 10 deaths in a round. That's crazy, bro. Getting 10 deaths in a round is harder than getting 10 kills. And so he got to, I'm up on the roof, like, there's no point in me pushing up just because we're not gonna win regardless. And so he's like, oh, you're not gonna go down there and do it. I'm like, nigga, no, I'm not going down there. Cause like, nigga, we lost. I'm gonna get my kills up top and shoot him down. And so he mad. So I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like, don't ever hop on that game again. Y'all niggas suck, bro. This nigga was like, he was trash, bro. And he was mad. Like I said, I got better with the weapon, but nigga was trying to tell me how to play my game. I'm like, no, bro. When I was doing perfectly fine, bro, but he went to throw the game. I'm like,
yeah, the teammates like that are annoying, just complaining and complaining. Especially in a game where like you got to revive, like Apex. I was playing with someone the other day in the game, and the dude went down, right? But the person that dropped him was close, and he's fighting the teammate. Yeah. Now, like, it was in a situation where I could either help the teammate kill this one dude and then revive, or go for the instant revive. But if I go for the instant revive, the dude was going to be able to shoot down. But the person that was down couldn't see that the person was up top shooting the other person. Yeah. He's like, yo, he's got him. Revive me. And I'm like, yo, I can't. And like I said, the person came back, so I had to like run away a little bit, and then a whole nother team came. Basically, if I revived him, I would have died. But at least I would have instant res, and he would have been happy, I guess, that I tried to instant res. Or he would have been like mad, like everybody's third partying or anything. Or I could play my life, and I played my life, and we were able to like respawn and restart all over again. But I'm like, yo, I really can't hear shit because all I hear is, revive me, bro, revive me. I'm like, yo, niggas, I can't. Like, this nigga is right here. He's like, yo, he's not. But like, sometimes I just need to like focus on what's going on, and if you telling me to do one thing, that's gonna get me killed most likely because you don't see the situation. Like, I can't just, I don't know. I mean, sometimes you should trust your teammate. He's like, yo, he's one shot right here. But how many times this nigga's not really one shot, and you just put yourself in the open, like, especially you behind cover and you shooting at somebody, he's like, yo, he's one shot, and you run over there and he still got health and shield. Now you out of position. Now you dead when you could have 1v3 by staying behind there and shooting this person down, moving and doing everything. Yo, that shit get me mad as fuck sometimes, man. Especially when I was revive characters. I'm like, for the most, like 9 out of 10 times I'm going for the insta res. Yeah. But like the one time I don't, trust they're close and I can't revive you. But niggas don't see it that way. Niggas don't see it that way, man. Yeah. I completely hear what you saying, man.
Like sometimes, like I'll even like I don't usually hop on a mic yelling at niggas. If niggas are doing trash, so I will get on the mic and but I won't yell. I'll be like, bro, what are you doing? I'll be like, yo, I'm like, you doing this and that. But I usually ain't yelling really like that unless we get into a yelling match. And that nigga start yelling first. All right, but I'll meet you there. But like usually I'll just let niggas play their game, bro. I'm like, if they playing like this, fine, whatever, bro. But I'm still gonna try to win them. I'll try to adjust to what they're doing. But sometimes niggas be running into like a fight. Like niggas will run into a 1v3. I'm like, yo, where the fuck you guys at? I'm like, nigga, you just ran away by yourself into a 1v3. I don't like, nigga, what do you want me to, and it be a light character, bro. I'm like, you're faster than me, and you run into a group of heavies, bro. I'm like, nigga, you jeopardizing the team because you think you tough and you getting dropped by 3 niggas, bro. I'm like, I can't do nothing for that. So now I gotta go into a situation. It might be a 2v3 or a 1v3 depending on what the other niggas had did. And I'm like, nigga, we're done. But like I said, I'll usually let niggas try to play their game, bro. I ain't gonna fuck up their flow.
Exactly. I feel like if more people had the mindset of like what I could have done to get better or like to be better in that situation, everybody would be a lot better. Because me and this person, we were arguing after that, and he said I was thrown for not instant resin. I said he was thrown for going down. So I was like, if we want to play this game, then you're thrown for going down. Because if you go down, that we would have never been in this situation. We would have been good. I could have been doing my own things. And his argument was that because he went to go help another teammate, the teammate survived, by the way. He was the only one that went down, and that's where everything went crazy. That it was okay for him to go down because he helped his teammate. I'm like, no, stay up. You're no help on the ground. You know what I mean? And I'm like, look, we could have done something. And the whole time, me and the other teammate trying to fight and survive, I'm arguing with him instead of trying to listen to the comms. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, shut the hell up. I'm trying to play. Like, yeah. And I'm like, why are you talking when you dead?
Dead don't speak. Like,
and that's what he said. He's throwing. He said, don't revive me.
Like, I understand the concept of like an instant res too, because like I'd rather have you up and shooting than you down the ground, and so like it helps me out too. But like if I can't, bro. And like if you're running to a situation where like let's say you're hunting a kill and you like break it from us, that's your fault. But if it's like where I'm just lollygagging behind and 2 y'all ran up and then 1 y'all get dropped, okay, and then it's on me. But it's most likely those cases where niggas thinking they tough and they run into situations and get dropped. It happens, but niggas just take responsibility for that. That was on me. But niggas, you know, niggas in responsibility. I mean, I know people like that, but they don't take accountability for their actions.
It was a tough situation. So how it was like, how can I explain this? There was 3 floors, right? But you couldn't see. It was like a rope in between all 3 floors, and that's how you can travel between the floors. And we were in the middle one. There was a team up top. Yeah. There was people fighting. So I don't know how many people, but I know there's people up top, and they were fighting. We were shooting at them, and there was a team below us, and they're shooting at each other. So we know that there's 2 people on both floors, and we're like, yo, we just got to play like our life. I tried smoking up top so like they can't see, and then we can at least only have to focus about the team on the bottom or move away. But since he went down, we're like, okay, we got to play this a little bit more. Now we really have to get out of here. And then we're like, all right, we get out of there. He's crawling away. But like I said, there's like at least 2 teams in there, possibly even 3. And one of them is looking for his down kill. I'm like, all right. And then the guy starts fighting his teammate. But how Apex works is that people are thirsty. They'd rather die and then let you get away. So they'll die and let you finish in their kill. I'm like, bro, that shit's annoying.
Nah, that thirst shit, but that shit that's real in any battle royale and the finals too, bro. Oh my gosh, when niggas do that, I'm gonna call that shit thirsty. I'll call that shit dick eating. I'm like, nigga, you're chasing me all the way over here, bro. Like that's like you chasing me, and like you don't even got to at this point, nigga. Like just at this point, you can just let the kill go, bro. Like all right, like they're down anyway. I can protect the objective, but niggas will chase you, bro. I'm like, nah, bro, that's dick eating. That's what that is. That ain't thirsty. That's dick eating. Bro.
And I believe it. I believe it, man. I believe it.
And I can't stand niggas like that. I'm like, damn, you couldn't just let me live. You had to make sure I die. Like you couldn't let that one go.
That's where you got to spectate and wait until they die.
But the thing is, in this finals, you can't spectate them. Like you like if they kill you, you just see it's like I don't know if y'all played Battlefield before, like Josh has, but there's no kill cam. It's just like like you're spectating a third person do that of that person. So that's what that is in the finals, bro. So I'm like, nah, I'm like, y'all niggas is dick eating if you're chasing like that. If you're chasing like a hunting a kill down like that, bro, when like you really could just let it go, that's dick eating. And I'm talking about far away. I ain't talking about in the same building and shit like that. Like if you were already chasing him in the same building, like running like that, okay, cool. But if the nigga leave the building, hop into another building, and you still chase him, that's dick eating. Like niggas, so like there's jump pads and shit. Like there's different type of jump pads. Like there's a jump pad where it launch you up in the air, and there's jump pads that would take you to like a whole different part of the map. If niggas is taking, if you're going to a whole another part of the map and niggas is still chasing you over there, dick eating. That's dick eating, bro, and that should be getting me pissed off. Depends on
some people. It's like I don't respect you enough to let you get away. Like you're not that good. You're not good enough. I'm just gonna get my kill, and you just gonna keep running. Go ahead. So I'm gonna chase you and get the kill. Yeah,
I do that to people that third party in Apex. Like, I'm like, bruh, just leave me alone. Or if they were chasing me and then like in my team and then we down some of their players, now we have the advantage. Yeah, I'm chasing you. Like, oh yeah, you want to chase motherfuckers? Right, I'm right here. Yeah, come here, bitch. And then go from there. But yeah.
What you got?
Yeah, this is somewhat game related. It's to talk about The Last of Us, the show.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been playing the show. I've been watching the show and playing the game. And it's crazy because where I'm at in the game is exactly where it's at in the show. Okay. And when I'm watching it, I'm like, wait, I thought this person was already introduced to the story. And I was like, oh no, that was in the game. And I'm like, wait, why they change it? Are you still playing The Last of Us or no?
I haven't played The Last of Us 2 yet. Like I only been playing the finals recently.
Okay, so a lot of people don't like Last of Us. I mentioned this before due to the casting, but season 2, it is they're changing it, and I'm not a big fan of it.
Like changing the cast, or they're changing like the way the story goes.
The way the story, well, the story's still following like the same story. It's just how they're going about it, and some of the like the things that are going on. So in the so in without spoiling anything, this is more so of like the character expresses emotion that's more like negative emotion, so like anger or hatred, and like it's more dark in the game. But in the show, is very light, and it's going more towards like relationships and couples. Like you kind of like you can easily forget what the point of the mission is while watching the show. You're like, are they on like a family vacation, or are they on like a mission right now? Okay. And like you don't really see that, and some of the stuff that they're talking about in the show changes. So let me think if there's any examples. No, I can't think of any examples off the top of my head, but basically there's this one big moment where Ellie is mad at another character, and in the game she's pissed off, but in the show she's like, oh, that's fine, we're gonna be okay. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay, yeah.
What the fuck? And like that kind of changes your view on her, and you're just like what's going on? However, the last episode that just passed on Sunday, it went more towards the game. Okay, there's still some hopes, but the first, like, there's some parts of the story where I'm just like, yeah, I can't keep defending you guys. Like, this is not good, man.
I can't keep defending you guys.
This is not good, and we'll see how it goes. Still following the story and everything, but we'll see how it goes, man.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. Cause I am trying to catch back up on like the Marvel shit. Haven't seen any of the new movies yet.
I watched Thunderbolts.
Yeah, I gotta see. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, so it's alright.
I gotta catch up. Yeah, I gotta, cause I want to see Fantastic Four when it comes out, and then also there's another Marvel movie coming out, right? Or is it just Fantastic Four this year?
Just
Thunderbolts and that.
Spider-Man. That's coming out this
year.
Is there? Is it? No, I'm tripping. I could have swore that. I feel like there's another. I know Fantastic Four is coming out, but I could have swore there might have been another one.
Cross this off today.
Let me double check real quick.
No, I'm pretty
Marvel.
sure it's just those two.
Did you see the Spider Noir coming out next year? I think.
No.
It's an Amazon Prime show.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, it looks, and they have Nick Cage as Spider Noir. Which is probably just a voiceover. Oh no, that was I forgot Captain America already came out. Haven't seen that yet.
Is it those two?
Huh?
Is those two? Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four?
Well, Thunderbolts already came out, right?
Yeah, so it's just those.
Yep, I think it's that. Yeah,
Every other quarter.
Yeah.
But you know what I want to watch? Because I had seen a clip on Twitter. And I really was like, I saw the movie. I'm like, maybe I'll watch it at some point. But I really wasn't so interested in watching it.
What?
Sinners.
I've been wanting to watch that ever since I saw the trailer.
The trailer didn't
Super Bowl.
capture me.
I was like,
It was a clip I had seen on Twitter of where like they're all just like waiting like inside whatever, I don't know whether it's a bar or parlor, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And dude was like, you know, come like invite me in, because I guess since they have to be invited in if you're like a vampire or whatever. Yeah. It was like, they're like, nigga, you been walking up and down out this bitch all day without no invite, so why you didn't invite? Nah, he was like, you know, yeah, you know, I'm just trying to be kind and shit and stuff like that. So that was like, so there's a nigga in the back like, he sounded like he dead confused, like, like nigga, like he dead confused, bro. So he was like, nigga, just like come on in, and so then he was like, so they wasn't inviting him in. He was like, well, can I have my money? And so it was like, all right. Now in my head, like, he taking money out of his pocket, he giving it to him, he reaching outside like that, I guess, perimeter. Yeah. And I'm thinking in my head, like, nigga, why would you do that? I would have threw that shit to him, bro. He reached his shit out. Shit grabbed him right there. And then the clip cut off right there. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta see this shit, bro. I'm like, this shit, that was a tough clip. I'm like, I gotta see this now. That's what made me want to see the movie.
The movie's fire.
I'm like, yeah, so I want to see that movie at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna go in theaters or I'll just wait until it comes out into whatever.
No, I'm going to the theater. I watch it on my phone.
You watch it? How'd you watch it on your phone already?
Somehow, I don't know. It was like it just popped up, and I just started watching.
It didn't just pop up.
It did.
That's not how
popped
phones
up.
work.
No, it did. So I think someone hacked into my phone or something.
Someone hacked your phone. Put Sinners on it.
They just shared the screen, and then that's just what happened.
Why don't you just lock your phone if it happened?
I was like, it's already on, so let me watch the movie. It's whatever.
Something not adding up, right? That don't sound right.
It sound right.
That sound right, Jamar?
It sound right.
Because someone just popped on my phone and started doing that.
Jamar, it sound right.
I would have turned my phone off. Something like that happened.
I mean, it was like, free movie.
I ain't see nothing. I ain't hear nothing. So
you heard him say that?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
I ain't heard him watching.
I'm putting this. You know this is going on the internet, right? And it's not getting cut out.
But I'm gonna go see that at the theater. Probably Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, that movie looked tough. Oh, you didn't see it yet?
Nah.
Do you want to see it?
Yeah. I'm hearing a lot of like people say it's good, so I'm like, all right, maybe I should check it out.
It's like, I'm not a horror movie type of guy.
Yeah.
But that clip right there, I'm like, well, that shit looked tough. That shit looked tough. So I had to say, I'm like, yeah, it looked tough.
I'm a big horror fan. It has to be like a psychological horror though, something like that.
Okay. Ooh. You got some?
Yeah. Well, we know that the NBA playoffs are on right now. Yep. We're watching the game right now. Did we ever mention the Lakers losing?
They out of there.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
No, we didn't.
We did. We
didn't.
It was towards the end of last episode.
No, we didn't. You said
you can watch the clip.
No, we said. No, he said they're gonna lose. Like it was what they were down 3-1 or 2-1, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Probably. Well, we're gonna mention it again if we.
Because you said the Thunder in 5, and that's how you ended the episode.
No, man, that's not what happened.
Well, we might have. Well, I just want to mention again, they are allowed. They're in Cancun right now. Thunder on its tied to series 2-2 right now. You shouldn't have lost that first game. I'm pretty upset about it because this nigga Aaron Gordon turned into fucking Michael Porter Jr. bro in the playoffs, bro.
Oh my gosh.
I'm saying like, what the fuck? I'm like, why is Aaron Gordon hitting threes like this, bro? Nigga was hitting like threes like he a real 3-point shooter, bro. I'm like, this is insane, bro. So yeah, it's last game was ugly too, bro. When I say like nobody was hooping that game, like Russ shot like 2 for 12 or 2 for 13. I think Jalen Williams shot 2 for 12. Lou Dort was 2 for 10 from the field, 2 for 10 from 3. I'm like, I think like Jokic was like 7 for 22. I'm like, yeah, this is bad basketball. I'm like, I know every game not gonna be pretty, but goodness gracious, this this shit was looking atrocious, bro. But Thunder came out on top. And so we're heading back home for Game 5. We're gonna need to get this dub, but we gotta get this dub here because it's at home, and we don't want to lose here and go back to Denver down 3-2. So yeah, we wanna win this one.
So you wanna be like Jamar?
Yeah, a lot of niggas have been talking shit to me. Over these, like, anytime the Thunder lose, niggas wasn't saying shit to me when the Thunder won though. You know how niggas be. So I gotta make sure we win. Niggas telling me like, oh yeah, niggas at work will tell me they're not making out the second round. All right, cool. I hope that same energy when we do make it out. Yeah. So I really need the Thunder to win.
I don't think y'all be in Denver either.
Ooh. Yeah. Well, when we do, I'll make sure I'll give you that call.
All right.
And if they don't, I'm blocking your number.
I respect it.
I'm glad you brought that up because that was one of the topics that I had. So, who's the better Thunder, Russ or Shea?
If Shea wins MVP and wins the final, he's a better Thunder player all the time.
As of at this very moment, right now is Russ. But if Shea can, because Shea's on path. Or he has potential to pass him.
Oh, he's going to pass him.
Yeah.
Shea probably might go down as the best Thunder of all time.
Okay.
I already said this Thunder team is better than as a regular season team. I think they're a better regular season team than the KD Russ Harden one. And I remember people online were saying like, oh, like hell no, this is and that. But I'm like, Nasajo got y'all niggas in the chokehold, bro. I'm like, this Thunder team right now has so much more bench depth that it's crazy, bro. I'm not saying our bench depth was bad on the other one, but it wasn't as deep, bro. We had like James Harden was actually coming off the bench, and he was tough coming off the bench. But we had like Derek Fisher or some shit like that, bro, and like the Bo Cephalosha, like Reggie Jackson. I'm like, bro, the Thunder bench right now is way better, bro. So I'm like, I'll take this Thunder team over the other one with KD and Russ, bro.
You think they'll win in the series in the playoffs? Because playoffs and regular season is two different monsters. So if they had to play against each other in like the Western Conference Finals, who's winning? Today's OKC or the OKC that made it to the final?
The past. Yeah.
Well, I got to see how this team finishes out first.
Okay.
Because that other Thunder team was going through a tough West also. I mean, the West has been tough for a minute. Niggas was going through the Spurs, the Lakers, the Mavericks, the Grizzlies and shit like that. So I got to see how this Thunder team plays out. Because we got through the Grizzlies with ease for a while. But if we get through an MVP Kenan Jokic, and then if you go through, it's about to be the Timberwolves. We knocked down Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves, bro. I'm like, bro, that's a tough feat also, bro. Like Shea going through all these people and then we're gonna have the Knicks Pacers most likely in the Eastern Conference Finals. That's gonna be tough. I think that's the Knicks like first trip there in a minute. And if they make it to the finals, I'm gonna lie, that's good for basketball. If the Knicks make it. The Knicks fans be so funny. I don't dislike Knicks fans, but it's just be like the way they be on the timeline cheering and shit. I'm like, damn. And I would like to see a Thunder Knicks finals. I ain't even gonna lie. I would like to see that, man. But we gonna have to put BT on them boys over there.
Man. Knicks, that was my next topic too. Knicks game's been lit, bruh.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I hope they win. There's so many teams I want to win just because of like just a fan of the game. But Knicks would be lit. I would definitely go to New York and celebrate with them niggas like, yo, what's good?
That's a Lakers fan?
Yeah. Don't do that like you wasn't there for the Eagles parade and shit. Wearing the Eagles jersey.
But it's an LA New York like rivalry type thing.
Oh, come on, man.
That's not. I'm not part of that shit over there. I'm just saying. So
he's a Saints fan. That's why.
Yeah, like I'm an NFC. Like I'm not going to.
What? He done fell off the chair.
Yeah, Shaq.
Yeah. Man, yeah, I'll definitely. That would be lit. That would be lit. Even just.
What?
Dwight is on that?
He was up there? I didn't see it. I didn't. Maybe he might be a special guest or some shit like that. I don't know.
But no, the Knicks fans are lit, and that street talk with the interviews. I'm trying to see Spider-Man with the Timbs.
Who the fuck is this nigga?
That shit would be lit. So That'll be good. Celtics. Wow.
Jason Tatum, man, unfortunately tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about that? So usually, like the report doesn't come out right away. Like they'll speculate on what it is. It's most likely that, and then like a later report will come out saying that he tore his Achilles or whatever whatever the injury might be for that player. And then at some point you'll see like they're having surgery. Bro, a report came out today that Jason Tatum successfully underwent Achilles tendon surgery. I'm like, what? It was weird because that's not usually how you see the timeline of NBA injury. Like he had that shit right away. Yeah. Usually that's not the case. You'll see the confirmation of the injury first, and then you'll hear about the injury the surgery at a later date. That shit happened like that. I'm like, golly, and they say he's expected to make a full recovery. It was just so unfortunate for Jason Tatum. It's like, damn, but them non-contact injuries, niggas know exactly what it is right away.
They diagnosed that quick.
Like you see it's I watch his this doctor shit on my Instagram. Yeah. And like they always break down like most likely what it is, like this is a something abduction for his foot or something like that, and like the way it is, the patellar tendon and shit like that. I'm like, I'm making up shit, but it's exactly how it sounded to me. Foot, and I was like, and then that's an eccentric load, and so I'm like, oh yeah, and it's like so it's most likely this, and then like the recovery time is usually this week because there's not a lot of blood flow in the Achilles tendon. I'm like, damn. I'm like, well, I wish you a speedy recovery, man. That's unfortunate. I'd rather tear my ACL than Achilles. I'm even gonna lie. Because Achilles, I feel like that's something different. Like, nah, I can't tear that. Because I feel like that takes away your explosiveness when running.
I hate shit like that, man. I hate shit like that.
His face is like, Oh, yeah, man. That shit sucks, man. That does.
Shit. You got anything else on basketball?
Yes. The NBA draft lottery happened. Yeah. So the lottery is when they find out who's going to be the top picks of the year, who's going to have the number one. It's not like the NFL draft where if you're the worst team of the season, you get the best pick. Yeah. If you're like the worst teams in the NBA, you get a certain percentage, shit like that. Now, niggas always said the NBA is rigged and like their storyline, it's because of storylines that they want. Even Brian has said it like, when he was going into the draft, he said like the chances of me staying in Ohio was like, come on, bro. He's like, I get it. He's like, I get it because it's a storyline. He says on that Pat McAfee show. He was like, but come on, man. He's like, and he was like, well, Wemby going to the Spurs, bro. Like, bro, they had 3 generations of big men. It was David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and now Wemby. I'm like, come on, bro. Niggas was saying this shit before the draft. Like they're like Adam Silver is not letting Wemby go to Detroit because they had a chance to get that pick too. Like that nigga's not going to fucking Detroit, bro. And then the Mavs had got the number 1 pick. The Mavs had a 1.8% chance to get the number 1 pick, which is like considerably lower than everybody else who had that chance, bro. Yeah, and he's going to the Mavs, and it's crazy because the niggas like, yo, Nico Harrison does not deserve that pick because he traded away Luka. He traded away Luka just to get Cooper Flag. I'm like, this is insane, bro. When I seen that shit, bro, I'm like, there's no way these niggas got the number 1 pick, bro. And I like, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm like, yeah, this shit gotta be rigged, bro. Because like, bro, the storyline, bro, like, it's too many storylines like this in the NBA that be happening consistently, bro. Yeah,
I heard about Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose, I think he did the same thing.
To like Chicago because he's from Chicago.
1.6 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, bro. Like even like the Dwayne Wade thing with so the Miami is located in Miami-Dade County, but they call it Wade County. I'm like, that's a storyline. I'm like maybe he was meant to go there. I'm like, maybe it was a storyline for him to go there too, bro. I'm like, I don't know, shit. This shit be like the storylines in the NBA is definitely better than the storylines in the NFL. Yeah. But it's because this might be rigged though. Niggas on Twitter were saying, yeah, this shit is like, even LeBron just put Sandy laughing emojis out, bro. Niggas like, come on, bro. Yeah. Like this shit don't make sense. Yeah.
But we'll see what the Mavs do. See if they're gonna be good with Kyrie, Clay,
AD, Cooper Flag.
Yeah. But we'll see how that go, man. Look forward to next season. Look forward to next season. See where the Lakers go to.
Probably
more in tune.
They'll probably go against the Thunder in the playoffs and the Thunder in 5.
No,
come on,
4.
Thunder 4. I like the sound of that. Thunder 4. Ralph is on one today.
Nah, but I got something that's not
right
basketball related. I've been reading. Or listening to Reddit stories.
Ooh.
Like, Reddit stories, like, am I the asshole?
Yeah, I saw you. What?
Am I the asshole?
It's like,
I saw your YouTube shit.
Am I wrong in this situation?
Yeah. Am I wrong in the situation? And some of them are wild. So this one isn't. Yeah, this one was about. Let me ask y'all first.
Okay.
If you had a identical twin, right?
Yeah.
And they wanted to start an OnlyFans, how would you feel?
I would be sick, bro. I would be sick because, like, we're identical twins, bro. Our shit look the same.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Yeah. I'll be sick.
Josh?
Look, hey, you gonna do it? Go ahead.
Okay.
Nah, I'm not supporting you.
I need 50%.
Right. Okay, so you asked for it. So what if they offered you some bread too? Like, yo, whatever I make with this.
Nigga, bro, I will offer you bread not to do it.
Yeah.
Nah,
so
if you make money, go ahead, 50%.
Because if you put if you put your shit online, you basically putting my shit online, bro.
That's what I was thinking. Too.
Hey, I will sue you. I don't even care, bro. I was my own blood. I will sue you.
Defamation case,
right. Now listen to the story though.
Okay.
So it was twins, and she used her sister's family nickname as her OnlyFans account name.
Oh yeah, no.
What?
Nah.
I'm suing.
Nah.
Imagine your twin OnlyFans' name is NK Rudy.
Nah.
Nigga, all that money that you got selling whatever pics,
yeah,
I'm suing you all for that shit, bro. Or you using my name, image, and likeness without my consent.
Nah.
But would it work since it's not officially your name? It's just a nickname. You know what I mean?
Everybody knows.
If people know me by
that,
then that is my name.
Shit, man.
No, nah.
Because you got any lawyers in here? I need y'all to talk on that one.
Bro, niggas have stage names all the time. You can't just use somebody's stage name. Like, it's not your because that's not your real name, nigga. That's the name I go, but I'm known by that.
Yeah,
though.
You got like all your social media.
You could definitely sue him for it.
Yo, I was like, what?
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and they were saying that like how they found out is like one of their family friends saw like the promotion on Twitter. The dude subscribed and everything, and it was just like solo videos and videos with other people as well. I'm like, yo, that is crazy. I would have been pissed, yo. What the fuck? And she ended up telling her mom, and her mom made her like delete the whole account. She's like, this is my main source of income, and you just took that away.
That was crazy.
I was like, yo, that's insane. Another one. This crazy. One. So, this girl, her friends lied on the girl's boyfriend and said that, oh yeah, like your boyfriend sent showed me pictures of your nudes and all like talks about your sex life all the time, brags about it and shows videos, and it was like 5 of them that all lied and said that that happened. But they were lying. Yeah. So the girlfriend obviously gonna believe that if like all your closest friends are saying that like he did this to everybody, and the dude was like, no, I didn't. He's like crying, like, yo, like please take me back. They ended up breaking up, and one of the dudes out of those 5 ended up dating the girlfriend or the ex. Now they started dating. Things didn't go around like well. They broke up, and then someone else in the friend group went up to the girlfriend and was like, actually, we did this because we wanted you to like get with this, like Alex, I think his name was. Like we wanted you to get with Alex, and she was pissed. Now, if you were the boyfriend, would you take her back, knowing that story?
No, I'm good.
Fuck no, baby.
You gonna take her because she was listening to her friend? You gotta think about it. This is like her closest friend.
Listen to them again. Look, listen, I got you. Okay. So go ahead, listen to them again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. I agree.
You agree? Okay.
No, hey, bro, listen to your friends again.
Look, it's too late now.
Yeah.
You made a decision. You shouldn't have listened.
You gonna believe them over me? Go ahead.
Yeah, you played yourself.
Now, if you were like let's say your friends did this to you, would you try to get your girlfriend back or nah?
Nah,
I'd be like, nah, like they already fucked it up. Like
if I happen to be that dumb on that situation, you better take that L.
Okay.
It's
you have to live with that.
It's too late now.
It's I'm like, well, we all live with a lot of L's, man. You just have to live with that one.
I've been a little
take that one
sick.
take that one to the chin, man.
Wow. I'm actually surprised you guys saying this. Because to me, it's like if the people closest to me that like I looked at like that I assumed cared for me and looking out for my better interests, we're all saying that this one person did this, and they're like their stories are matching up. I'm like, maybe he is doing or she is doing this, and that's why I'm like, okay, I'm gonna believe them a little bit. Like, oh, maybe that's weird. But like if it was one friend saying that, okay, maybe two. But if it's like 3+, I'm like, damn, everybody's saying this. Like, I doubt they'll all be conspiring against me. And damn, I would take her back if she said that. But like that friends, they gotta go. They gotta go.
I don't trust none of y'all.
Yeah, bro, you gotta remember
when
relationships like that. Remember, feelings are involved.
Yeah.
So if that girl had left you because your friends that say that, nigga, you're hurt now.
Yeah.
And so like, I'm not thinking after I heal from my hurtness.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about like, like I'm getting back with you. I'm like, nigga, you hurt me. So I'm not getting to that again. I'm like, I'm not going back to where I've been hurt by.
Yeah. No, because it'd be like, if they tell you something else, it's probably gonna happen again. So I'm good.
That's why I was like, those friends gotta go. Those friends gotta go.
I mean, if he did take her back, then it's like, well, it's either me or them.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That's tough.
Yeah. I was like, I was at work like, what the fuck?
You be scrolling Reddit like that?
Nah, because I
was bored as hell.
I was listening to a podcast. It was like a random one that popped up, and that's what came up. I was like, this is crazy. And then the last one, right?
Yeah.
So last one was this guy is a husband and a wife, and they have a kid. I think the kid's like maybe like 3 years old. They want to go on vacation. The husband wants to go on a vacation like in the U.S. and like make it a cheap trip. Like he's like, we desperately need a trip. Like we need to get out. The wife wants to take a trip out of the country next year and doesn't want to take one right now. It's like his things. I don't know. So they're fighting over that, over money issues. And in the argument, she goes, well, I wish your dick was a little bit bigger too, but I guess we all don't get what we want. Now, the husband felt some type of way and was like, ever since that, he lost all feelings for her, and like everything was like, he's moving on. Like he was like, I don't want to do this. He's thinking about getting divorced. He talked to his brother, and his people was like, nah, like go see a therapist, couples therapist, and they did. And he's like, I don't feel anything towards you. Like I don't want to have sex with you. I don't want to do anything. But they got the kid and everything. So like he's like, I'll co-parent and go from there. And I don't know. There was no update on it. Do you think that relationship could be fixed? Because one, if that had nothing to do with the argument. Nah. She just threw that shit out there.
That was just to hurt him.
Yeah.
That was just to hurt him.
And if she felt that way, why go this far to be with someone you don't like? You don't appreciate everything you got. You know what I mean?
That's kind of crazy.
Do you think that relationship could work?
Nah, because you already you gonna show me you gonna out your way to hurt me.
Yeah, like over something so small. Like
no
like
pun intended.
Talking about like. Cause like I want to go on a trip, but you didn't want to go, and it was like whatever. Like, oh, well, we don't always get our way. Your dick so small, something like nigga, what?
Like
what? Like, bro, that was
we talking about something totally different.
It was so far out of left field, and like, and you trying to hurt me over that? Like, come on, like, man, like you shouldn't want to hurt your significant other physically, mentally. I'm like, nigga, you taking a shot at me? Like, hey, bro.
Matter of fact, he should have just took the trip.
Right.
But, all right. Peace.
Took the trip and coming back with something else.
Exactly.
But so if it's no feelings left there, then
it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Sayonara.
Right.
That's crazy though.
Yo, right?
Yo.
Nigga, that's
Nah,
that's
I'm going to trip
crazy.
this
Like,
year. I'm
you
going
go,
next
what?
year. Well, your dick is little.
Like what? I would have been dying, low key. Like,
But
what you mean?
I wouldn't understand her
I'd be
like
so lost.
like somebody like her doing that because like why bring it up now? If
Yeah.
we already got a kid and shit like that, like it clearly didn't bother you then.
I
So
mean,
why are you saying it now?
he
Like
said shit
she's
didn't
not
work.
she's not saying it because it bothers her.
Yeah.
She's saying it
Just to hurt
because
you.
to hurt you.
Yeah, that's it.
Because it really bothered her. She wouldn't have been with you.
He could have just said like,
So she's strictly doing it just
you
to hurt
liked it
you.
well enough. We got a kid.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that shit's wild. Yeah. Don't ever be in a relationship with somebody like that, boy.
That's
or
going
girl,
out the
man.
way to hurt you.
That's what I'm telling you. But see, those 3 topics right there, I was hooked. I was
Reddit?
hooked on them.
Oh,
Yeah, I was hooked. Yeah,
No, Reddit got some funny stories.
yeah. Some of them could be made up, but it's interesting.
They funny,
you know?
though.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Hey, not all stories got to be fiction.
Correct.
There you go.
You got anything else in your Reddit stories?
Nah, that's it for my Reddit stories.
I got one more thing for me.
Okay.
I know it's like 2 episodes ago when we did our radio playlist.
Mm-hmm.
I had finished mine,
Yeah.
bro. I remember I told you I texted you, I'm like, this shit took me a long time to try to figure out like what songs to remove, bro. When they really got down to that final 3, I didn't know which ones I wanted to move. I'm like, this song really deserved to be on here.
Yeah.
And like this song do so like it really took me like I just kept listening to the playlist over and over and over. And so I'm like, okay, I guess this song, like I have this already. And like some songs, like I said, had to stay because I didn't want it just like one genre or 2 genres. It's supposed to be multi-genre. So, excuse me. So it was really hard to get those like final 3 out of there, and I finally got it. I'm good with it, and I like it, and I do like that playlist. And it like I really did enjoy like that process of doing that. So I'm like, yo, I might make another one, something like that too, like a 0.2 version, or maybe it's just something different, or maybe just one genre. But I'm like, I like what I did there. It was just like I had a good time doing that, listening to a lot of music and shit like that. I'm like, I might have to do another one of these, man, just by myself. Like I ain't gonna ask y'all, I'm like, but I want to do another one.
Little personal project.
Yeah, a little personal project. And I send it to y'all if y'all ever do want to take a listen to it, man. See what it's about.
All right. Will do. Yeah.
That's all I got though for today. I'm saying got none of the topics. Josh, what time you at?
132.
Really?
Ooh, I was about to say that.
1:32.
Not 32. I was gonna say 1:30.
Wow, I actually the time of the podcast felt actually like longer. Well, we got another short episode today, man. I really sped through that shit, bro. I really feel like it was a longer podcast episode. Well,
I mean, I feel like we like covered our topics pretty well, and that's why.
maybe we got more efficient by doing it. Well, I think last time I said it was 111, but this one is actually 111. So last one was 110. Like the 110, like the number charts I used to have in class. Y'all ever had that chart that went from 0 to 110? Y'all had that? You had those too? Okay, I know we all in the same district, but I know if all the same. I know if all the same schools had like the same shit. I didn't know. So, I used to be the best at counting by 5s, and I just wanted to let y'all know that too. Yeah, when they had, I'm like, yeah, I'll do it by 5. You know, I got to it. But thank you for tuning to episode 111 of the D&E podcast, 101, which D&E stands for
damn near everything.
You can find us on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. We're on there also. 5-star for the audio listeners, man, helps us out. Watch on YouTube. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, turn the notification bell on because YouTube always does recommend we upload. But until next time, it's the D&D podcast signing off.
Peace.